Hi, guys. Either you're watching this on Sunday or scurrying around on Monday morning to watch it. Our next topic is static member variables. Up until now, every time that we have a variable under private, it can only be seen by that instance, that object, right? Now I'm going to show you something. It's one where all of the objects that you make with a class share one variable. So let's just walk through this. Some of it's a little bit of review. It doesn't hurt for y'all to see this. I got my three files. I got tree.h, I got tree.cpp, which we're putting under resource files, and we got source.cpp. Got my wrappers. I've put all of my preprocessor directives inside of the wrappers. Okay, I've got include IOStream, include tree.h, which I don't know why I've got it there. That's kind of weird. Yeah, this is tree.h, so you definitely wouldn't need to put it there. All right, and I've got a class called tree. All right. First thing is I've got a double that is height. All right, that is one that is a private variable. Then I've got something new. All right, it's called static member variable. Static int object count. Static means there's only going to be, no matter how many objects you make, you're only going to have one variable object count. Think about this. If I make 5 different tree objects, there's going to be 5 different heights. And the only one that can access that is that particular instance, that particular tree. So if I made tree 1, tree 2, tree 3, tree 3, tree 4, tree 5, okay, each one's going to have its own unique height, and it can only be accessed by that tree, that object. All right, this object count, there's only one. All right, there's only one object count. No matter if I made 100 trees, there's only going to be one object count. I think you'll see as we go go along here. All right, here's my constructor. I'm going to send it a double. I've got no setters because my only setting I've did here by sending it a double. I could have made that a setter, but I'm just going to send my constructor a double. And I got two getters. Obviously, it's got the const. The two getters are get object count, which is our new static member variable, and get height, which can be called by each object to get the height. All right, 2 variables. One, just a regular private variable. The other one, a static private variable. And I got 1 constructor and 2 getters. Oh, and don't forget your pound and if. Let's go to tree.cpp next. Okay, you see there's not too much here. Include tree.h. All right, here is my constructor. All right, I'm sending it a double, and it's going to assign that double to the tree's height. So every time I make a tree, I'm going to send its height to it. Also, this object count plus plus. That means every time I make a new class of tree, if I make tree A, tree B, tree C, object counter is going to increment 3 times, and object count is going to be 3. Because down here, I'm starting it out at 0. All right, look at this. Int tree : object count equals 0. Right. So every time I make a tree, I'm going to send it the height, and the counter is going to go off. So every time I make a tree. The other two are just constant, or the other two are just regular getters with the const and I'm going to return object count, or I'm going to return height. So not much going on in this in these member functions. The only new things are, actually one new thing is this int tree object count equals 0. This is how you assign a value to the static member function that we made right here. All right, now let's go to our source.cpp file. And this probably this should clear up what I'm talking about. All right, so I make 3 objects. I make an oak, I make an elm, and I make a pine. And I would go ahead and send it 10, 15, and 20. Then I see out the height of the oak is oak.getHeight meters. Then I see out elm.getHeight.meters, then pine.getHeight meters. So I called the getHeight function 3 times, but they're for different classes, different objects. So I'm going to get 3 different answers. Down here, I'm going to call the getObjectCount, right? Oak.getObjectCount, elm.getObjectCount, pine.getObjectCount. They're all going to access just the one object count. There's only one copy out there. And each time I made a tree, it was incremented. All right, so I've already ran this. I know it does. But if this runs correctly, you're going to get the same thing for all 3 of these, because even though it's called 3 different classes, they're all accessing the same place in memory. The object count only has one in memory, where height has 3 different copies because it's 3 different objects. So let's run this. So there I called get height 10 meters, 15 meters, 20 meters, because these are 3 different objects. These were called from 3 different objects also, but the static member variable, all right, 3, 3, 3. There's only one copy of was it object count? Yeah, only one. There's only one object count in there. Let's go back to the tree.h. Right? The static int means there's only one object count, and it's incremented every time I make a new tree. All right, this isn't a real tough topic. Just make sure that you've got it before you move on. If you need to rewind, watch this video. I will see you guys on Monday.